For Oklahoma, our Sooner to Watch is Skylar Vann. Sooner to Watch presented by OU Health. How does she really drive this team?
Well, Skylar's been amazing for the Sooners down the stretch. She's had 20 straight games scoring double digits, and not only does she lead her team in points, but also in rebounds. She has been clutch down the stretch for the Sooners.
And Texas suffered an injury to the preseason Big 12 Player of the Year, Rory Harmon, but since then the freshman Madison Booker has been amazing. How has she shouldered the load for this team?
Well, they knew this freshman would be good, but she has surpassed all expectations. She is the reigning Freshman of the Week and Player of the Week in the Big 12, and the Longhorns are going to need a big one from her tonight.
Sooners and Longhorns. Texas has a tough one against BYU. Oklahoma has to go to Kansas, and it would still be hanging in the balance. Kansas State still has the possibility of making it a three-way tie. What a great environment. Rowdy crowd at the LNC tonight. Oklahoma won 91-87 at the Moody Center in Austin back on January the 24th. Lace them up. Let's get ready to run. Referee Kim Hobbs in there to toss it up. Madison Booker and the Longhorns will go to work first.
Aaliyah Moore starting for the Longhorns, battling knee injuries late in the season.
She's a native of Moore, Oklahoma. Deep down is Taylor Jones. A little jump hook is off. And Nevaeh Tot races the other way with a rebound.
Good defensive transition by the Longhorns. But quick three from Vann. Off the mark.
Rebound right into the lap of Aaliyah Moore. As Whitney said, she starts tonight. Seeing a little moving about in that starting lineup. Amina Muhammad has started from time to time, but Shea Holly is averaging 37 minutes per game since the injury to Rory Harmon. And Shaylee Gonzalez, she is 6th nationally in scoring amongst active players. And there's Booker with her first deuce, and Skylar Vann can't handle that long hit ahead from Tot. Sooners turn it over as we look at the Oklahoma starting lineup presented by Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway. Nevaeh Tot had 10 assists and 0 turnovers at Texas. And what a great job Payton Verhulst has done. She's probably the leading candidate for Big 12 Newcomer of the Year.
Oklahoma pushing early here in transition.
Vann lines another up, and this one is good. 3-2 Sooners.
They were excellent in transition versus Texas last time they met.
Oklahoma did not turn the ball over in that game as Jones powers her way up to the rim and in. Bucket and a foul.
Texas, they want to limit Oklahoma's position. Oklahoma does such a great job at leading the nation, I think, in possessions per game. They want to force turnovers. They want to prevent offensive rebounds from the Sooners. And Oklahoma, on the other side, they want to protect the paint. We just saw Taylor Jones down with an and one. Texas, an excellent rebounding team as well. Oklahoma wants to keep them off the glass.
Couple of tries for the Sooners. This is Moore. Dump down inside. Jones squares up and misses. Here's Verhulst to the running Sahara Williams, and she's called for traveling with it.
It was good transition defense, but on the other end, Texas didn't have any offensive crashers because they're so worried about the transition offense by the Sooners. So you kind of give and you take there on that possession. But good defense by Booker getting back, causing that turnover.
So Oklahoma head coach Jenny Baranchak, third season as head coach. Sooners had a 9-game winning streak. They've won 11 of their last 12 with only a loss at West Virginia. And they go over the top again to Taylor Jones, who's got 5 in the early going.
Taylor Jones has been heating up lately.
Verhulst spins and scores.
Beautiful move by Payton Verhulst. She's playing with so much more patience and balance on the offensive end. Coach Baranchak says she's not pressing as much. She's not trying to do everything absolutely right, but she's just playing, and you can see the fruit of that recently.
Gonzalez curls, angles one up and in. It's almost like she was trying to drop that up just for Jones to be able to go and get it.
Gonzalez is sneaky around the rim. She does a great job converting when she gets going downhill like that. She's difficult to stop.
She's got over 2,000 points in her collegiate career to Shaylee Gonzalez between BYU for 3 years and now 2 at Texas.
And she's really had to morph into different roles with Rory Harmon exiting the season like they have. People have had to move around in different positions, and Shaylee Gonzalez doing a nice job just being whoever her team needs her to be. Some nights she's playing point, some nights she's scoring a lot of points.
Vann turns, no. Beatrice Culleton with another offensive rebound. That's blocked by Jones. She provides some serious rim protection. That's 45 blocks this year.
I'm excited about this matchup down low with Jones and Culleton, both really tough offensive and defensive players.
Gonzalez bumping with Tot. They go to the rim, and Vann has another rebound. Keys tried to feed that to Culleton, and Booker takes it away for the Longhorns. Long hit ahead. Gonzalez is open, and it's in. They have shared the Big 12 regular season title twice, including a year ago. Oklahoma, 7 regular season titles, 4 tournament championships. Oklahoma struggling from the field, 2 of 14 so far. And they have the sophomore in there, Kirsten Johnson, and Booker took it from her. Trail 3 on the way by Holly, and she rains that one home.
That's what Texas wants to do. They want to force turnovers and get points off of those turnovers. Booker doing an excellent job.
22 points on 10 of 12 shooting in the first meeting between these two teams. Payton Verhulst lines up a pair. What her team needs, she gives them. If they need 10 assists from her, she gets them. They need 12 rebounds, she gets them. They need 30 points, she goes and gets that.
Absolutely. She is, Coach Baranczyk calls her the consummate team player. She's a middle kid of 6 in her family, so
you
loves to play.
You better learn how to share, huh?
Loves to play on a team and really gets the best out of her teammates.
Booker goes to work against Lexy Keys. Try to lob it up backside for Deanna Gaston, who didn't play in the first meeting. And Gonzalez sticks it. This is a physical game for as fast-paced as it is. Would you agree?
Absolutely. There no doubt they are back and forth, banging with each other. That wears on you, too, throughout the game.
Just right there. Just a little holding and bumping and a foul. That'll be on Deanna Gaston. Raina Scott will come back in because Texas is over the foul limit.
Yeah, at Texas last time, Oklahoma played their starters more than they usually do. All 5 over 30 minutes, I believe.
And it's the fewest turnovers Texas has forced in a game. That's how critical ball security was there.
Absolutely. Well, that's Texas's game. They want to pressure you defensively. They want you to cough it up offensively and then create offensive out of that defensive turnovers.
Gonzalez gets a clear run to the rim and finishes.
There she is again. When she gets a step on you, she is a great finisher around the basket.
Aubrey Jones into the lineup, firing, but off the mark. And Oklahoma now 1 of 9 from three-point range. Booker is a one-player fast break when she rebounds it. Jones couldn't finish, and Moore does.
What a crash. Kirsten Johnson trying to take care of Taylor Jones. Aaliyah Moore coming right over the top. The last time these two teams met, Coach Schaefer said he had to coach their heart for 35 minutes, and he doesn't like to coach heart. And tonight it seems as if he's not having to coach heart.
Sahara Williams will go to the foul line, and both these teams execute at such a high level.
They do, and they have coaches over there that do an incredible job putting their athletes in the right positions.
Sahara Williams is coming off a career-high 20 points against Oklahoma State on Saturday. Something about those teams in orange she likes to play against.
Yeah, she's a competitive player. Lexy Keys said that she leads the team in competitiveness, and that is something to say about a freshman on such a stacked team.
At about 4 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. More blocked by Kirsten Johnson. Remember, Oklahoma turned it over 9 times in the first meeting. They've turned it over 5 in this first quarter. And Williams, little out of control.
Again, the excitement of these games is a lot for freshmen.
Booker, full head of steam. She's got a wide open look to close it out and banks it home. It will count. We'll see if they go look at the monitor just in case.
Wow, Madison Booker, Kennedy Tucker missed on the steal. Madison Booker made him pay.
The review continues. Lisa Jones, Roy Golbian, and Kim Hobbs are officials tonight.
Madison Booker's 3 may have been late. Let's watch as the clock ticks to 0. It's pretty close. Looks like it might still have been on her hand.
Man, that's
when it lights up.
You'd almost have to see the side angle.
Might be getting another angle here.
And you should be able to see the back basket, the light. That's in her hand.
Yeah, that might still be in her hand.
Yeah, I think that one may have to come back. That's a great shot right there. You can certainly see it. The official stats say the score is 21-10. So maybe they have changed it at the table. And there you see, they are wiping that one away. Lisa Jones disallows the basket by Booker. So Booker, that is one of the few things that did not go right for the Longhorns in that first quarter.
Texas seems pretty confident defensively right now, but Vic Schaefer said that they've been much more intentional on the defensive end, and that's definitely what we see tonight.
Back cut Williams. Verhulst led her with a beautiful. Longhorns patient on this trip. There goes Holly with the pull-up and pop, and that one drops home for Holly. Well, that's a player that Vic Schaefer said is the glue to our team. He said she just wins.
Yeah, Holly into the starting lineup after the Rory Harmon injury. Another turnover here from Oklahoma.
Vann slow to get up. Moore a little slow as well for Texas. Skylar Vann is still down, and Jenny Baranczyk running out onto the court.
Like you said, Chad, this game has been tough and physical and not malicious at all, but both teams just very talented and big and powerful, and unfortunately we get banged around.
Skylar Vann, that's one thing that Oklahoma has had for much of the season is health. They've had the same starters in 25 of 27 games. Oklahoma lost Liz Scott before the season started. That was a player that was a double-double per night for Oklahoma. And of course, Texas losing Rory Harmon, the preseason Big 12 Player of the Year. And you just hope that Skylar Vann is okay. And Beatrice Culleton replaces her for now in the lineup. Largest lead for Texas has been 13. Holly rises and fires again and cashes in.
Texas just doing a nice job getting into the paint. Oklahoma being a little reactive right now defensively.
That is 15 points in the paint for the Longhorns in this first half. And that's another foul on Sahara Williams. Longhorns have equaled their largest lead here, just underway in the second.
Oklahoma trying to keep Texas guards on one side of the court.
But Booker drops home another one. Well, that mid-range game for Holly and also for Booker is on point.
Yeah, Booker is deadly from that area. If you get her getting in rhythm, getting that jump shot, she rarely misses.
Keys wide open, and that rims in. Oklahoma much needed. So many options for Texas to get offense. Gonzalez this time splits a double team and draws a foul.
But she's settling in so nicely, and she's just a veteran player, lots of maturity to her and focus for their team.
Taylor Jones was assessed a flop warning there. 28-15. Lexy Keys off a back cut. Can't get open.
Oklahoma getting lots of back cuts.
Verhulst. And Oklahoma has made back-to-back threes now.
Verhulst all season has been Miss Clutch. She hits a shot when you need it. Just like you said, Chad, whatever you need, Payton Verhulst is going to be there to deliver. Booker
fouled by Kennedy Tucker. And 2 free throws here for Booker. You know what she wants to do, you know what she can do, and you just don't have an answer a lot of times.
Absolutely.
And she gets to the foul line a bunch, does Madison Booker. And Vic Schaefer said when Rory Harmon got hurt, we knew exactly who was going to take over at the point guard spot. Yeah, he said there was not a tryout. They knew who it was going to be, and he had seen her play the point guard through AAU and on her high school team, but this is another level. With 29, though, in their last matchup, she's been an emphasis for the Sooners. Verhulst back-to-back field goals. Now maybe she's starting to feel the need to score more. Absolutely. I love watching Payton Verhulst play. She is, the word that comes to mind is humility. She is one of the more humble players. She's so talented, a 5-star recruit, but she is humble. She plays to her teammates' strengths. Look at Tot go up and get that one. Culleton fouled by Taylor Jones. And that is 2 on Taylor Jones. And you see the Gaston is back in. And Jones has to go to the bench. Gaston back in with just 1 foul. Culleton posts up and scores. Gaston kind of slipped. Skylar Vann went to the locker room, to the trainer's room. She is back on the Oklahoma bench right now. Gaston Drops that one over Culleton.
Deanna Gaston was 6 for 6 versus UCF last weekend. Here she is with a huge block.
And that'll stay here.
Again, battled injuries through the season, but that's just how good and deep this Longhorn team is.
Keys gets run off the three-point line. Gaston blocked that one. It went off of Keys out of bounds. For the Longhorns with that length inside, the combination of Gaston and Jones. That is 4 blocked shots for Texas, in addition to holding Oklahoma so far tonight to just 28% shooting.
Great defense by Kennedy Tucker here, not allowing Madison Booker to use that ball screen, but Aaliyah Moore makes her pay. You give Texas an inch, man.
Keys too tall for Verhulst. And a little collision in there. Moore winds up with a foul. Jenny Baranchek talking with Lisa Jones about that one. And on Verhulst, it is her first foul.
Oklahoma kind of weathering the storm here in the second quarter.
Booker, foul line jumper, cash.
That weaving action just allows the guards to get exactly where they want to go. Offense are just pounding it down the midline.
Back cut, Kennedy Tucker scores.
Good pass, too, by Payton Verhulst.
Point guard is the hardest spot to play on the floor. Said Rory Harmon makes it look easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, well, Rory Harmon, she's defending Defensive Player of the Year in the Big 12, preseason Player of the Year here. So she's having to take over for the best player in the league, and she's done so just remarkably.
With physical defense and a rebound by Beatrice Culleton for Oklahoma.
Oklahoma taking it deep into the shot clock more this game than they would like to.
Todd trying to work around Gaston. Feeds it into Tucker, who finishes it.
Madison Booker coming off these high ball screens.
There's Moore, and that's down.
Aaliyah Moore playing in front of friends and family tonight.
Culleton in that mid-post. And Verhulst fires and hits again. She's got a dozen now.
Deanna Gaston just drops her head.
Jenny Baranchek said Payton Verhulst not trying to do too much has been a big part of Oklahoma's improvement. Tot open, and that's down. Oklahoma on the run.
And they can score quick. Oklahoma back-to-back threes, bringing it back to single digits, getting the crowd off their feet here in Norman.
Oklahoma shooting over 60% in this second period, and it's a 6-point game. Aubrey Jones with a steal. She's chased by Holly, and a foul against Holly. 6-0 run by Oklahoma that can be extended by Aubrey Jones. That rimmed in and out.
Ability to play freely and her navigation through the system through the season, and Coach Baranchek said that actually has inspired her teammates. When you see someone struggle and overcome, they're so excited for her.
Jones back in, posting hard against Culleton. She goes up strong, but traveled with it. 5-point Texas lead, a 7-0 Oklahoma run in progress. Texas once led by 15. Open three, Keys, and that's good. Lexy Keys hit a clinching three in the game between these teams in Austin with about 40 seconds left. Moore runs over Keys, and a blocking foul against Lexy Keys, I believe, will be the call. So this is a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes for Oklahoma to draw within 2 points. I don't think it's her family and friends who are here that are amongst the chorus of boos. Rick Schaefer said that Aaliyah Moore's just gutting it out these days, playing hurt. And rims that one in.
One of the few times you'll see them try to run a set.
Gonzalez got a hand on that pass, nearly took it from Tucker. And a whistle and a foul with 1 second left. That's only 4 against Texas. So Oklahoma 1.4 seconds with which to try to get a shot away here. Verhulst got a decent look and hit it. We've got a 1-point game.
Wow. Payton Verhulst coming off the screen. Quick trigger.
In the final time, they'll meet as Big 12 members at the Lloyd Noble Center, Whitney.
Yeah, Beatrice Culleton, nice job on that screen to open up Payton Verhulst. Oklahoma Sooners lead the charge heading into halftime. This game is enough, I think, for both teams right now.
Here we go. Longhorns by 1. They once led by 15. Oklahoma's only lead was 1 point at 3-2. Some foul trouble both ways that we'll get into in just a second. Booker, the post against Keys, and banks that one home to stop that. For Oklahoma, Skylar Vann, good to see her back in there. She has 2 fouls, as does Sahara Williams. So just bear in mind the fouls in what's been a physical game. Vann, no. And look at Sahara Williams with another reset. This time Verhulst. Loose ball picked up by Booker.
3 quick threes for Oklahoma. Great offensive rebounds. Here's Texas.
Muhammad blocked by Verhulst, who took a shot to the face and is down. And a foul against Verhulst. So Muhammad, a player that Vic Schaefer said is the most improved on this team. She was on the Big 12 all-freshman team a season ago. And 1 of 2 for Muhammad. Longhorns have scored the first 3 out of the halftime locker room. Williams forces her way to the window and in.
Good body control by Williams. She was a little sped up in that first half, but Oklahoma goes back to her in excellent body control against the Jones.
Gonzalez trying to hit Holly on the back cut. Verhulst stripped it. And a foul as Jones goes up.
A high post taking Taylor Jones to the block. Good defense by Taylor Jones. Sahara Williams just tough inside.
And that is 3 fouls on Skylar Vann. Injury in the first half, and now she's going to exit in favor of Beatrice Culleton right now. Skylar Vann's only been able to play 9 minutes in this game. Beatrice Culleton, that's what we talk about, and Jenny Baranchak has with the depth on this team.
Texas out in those passing lanes defensively. Makes it difficult for Oklahoma to move the ball.
Todd, fall back 3, no. And Holly rebounds for Texas. Booker lobbing up top. Jones. Keys got a piece of that, but I think they'll get her for coming over the side. Taylor Jones, really veteran performer.
Yeah, Coach Schaefer said she's finally shaken off the rust.
Nevaeh Todd all the way to the rim. Double clutched it. No. Muhammad claims it for Texas. Longhorns have numbers here. Booker wants to exploit it. Drops home another. Goodness, that mid-range game.
That was good defense, too, by Lexy Keys, staying square to her body. Texas with a steal in transition.
Muhammad knocked it away. Here's Booker again. Keys fouled her. And Booker headed back to the foul line.
She's really got such a pro body, too. People talk about that all the time, pro bodies. But Madison Booker, that's pretty much what it is just the ability to sustain a season and to battle with the trees that are in the WNBA.
And there are some WNBA coaches in the house to watch this one. Patricia Trammell, Dallas Wings head coach, over watching.
I think she'd take her now. What do you think, Chad?
I wouldn't blame her. Muhammad wrangled that rebound, and then Culleton fought her off. And it's out of bounds off Muhammad. Vic Schaefer in the ear of referee Kim Hobbs after that one underneath. Man, this game's physical. Raina Scott lost that one. And out of bounds it goes.
Well, Raina Scott passed down a three-pointer to drive there, and you see Coach Baranchak, you had that shot. Oklahoma wants to take those quick threes. That's what's in their offense and allows their rebounders to get set.
Booker and leaning into Kennedy Tucker, who picks up that foul.
She creates space with that right side of her body. Young athletes out there watching. This would be a nice person to model your jump shooting effort.
6-0 run for the Longhorns. It's extended with that one. And Booker got them both. Verhulst stripped by Gonzalez. Booker just needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Again, you see Texas denying passing lanes.
And Tucker gets whacked. Kennedy Tucker came from North Carolina. And we're talking with Jenny Baranchak a little bit about maybe being a coach one day. Coach Baranchak said, I think she would be wonderful. been a starter at some stages of her career, including a couple of times this season. 1 of 2 free throws. That stops a 10-0 Texas run. And Oklahoma has been so good at not turning the ball over. That's been their difference. Turned it over about 20 times a game in non-conference.
They went through a slump in December, but have really come out through conference and put the pressure on their opponents. Lexy Keys driving hard to the basket. Big bucket there for the Oklahoma native.
And Gaston blocked but fouled by Kirsten Johnson. That is her first. Sooners have 3 apiece on Vann and Keys. Muhammad has 4 for Texas, and Aaliyah Moore has 3, as does Jones. So significant foul trouble on both sides, and a long way to go in this one. Gaston able to quiet the Lloyd Noble Center. Tot whips it into Kirsten Johnson, and she converts it.
Good finish and nice read by Nevaeh Tot. Shaylee Gonzalez was there. I thought she might try to step over and take that charge, but Kirsten Johnson able to convert.
First field goal for Kirsten Johnson tonight, and it gets the Sooners back within 56-45. That's going to be an offensive foul. Tot chases down the lane. Here's Vann. No. Tot rebounds. Vann gets another look, and that one's no good. And then Vann comes back and ties up more. Possession arrow stays here.
She's not afraid to get in the trenches and really mix it up.
And a foul off the ball. Both teams are over the 5-foul limit, so Nevaeh Tot will shoot 2 free throws. And Vic Schaefer is over at the scorer's table with the score sheet asking something. I don't know if it is a foul question. So Nevaeh Tot to shoot 2. And Oklahoma's improvement has been a lot with this player right here. And that Texas game was just remarkable in Austin. 10 assists, no turnovers. Hey, what are you feeling? What are you seeing? Tough shot there for Booker with Vann. A hand up, rebound Moore, and she puts it in.
A rare missed block out there by the Sooners, and Leah Moore makes them pay. But here comes Oklahoma on the other end. Skylar Vann with a pass to Aubrey Jones. 4-3, Aubrey Jones.
Vinny Baracek was excited for Aubrey Jones. Feels like she's not so much feeling her performance is based on shooting. Kirsten Johnson escapes and scores. I bet if you line them up, she's as fast as anybody on the floor.
It's incredible, and she's got great hands. She's strong. Sometimes you have to take one or the other, but she really is the full package.
Holly lines one up. No. Verhulst tried to rip that one away, and it's out of bounds off Gaston. Here's Tot working around Booker and scores. Nevaeh Tot leads the charge for Oklahoma. Deep post position, and Gaston scores.
Surgical from the Texas offense on that possession.
Shot clock is off. 5 seconds to play in the third. Tot. Pass a little tall. Verhulst lost it, and that's the way this third period ends. Texas led by 1 at halftime. The Longhorns will take a 6-point lead to the fourth quarter. Keep in mind the fouls. Vann is playing with 3 and Keys 3 for Oklahoma. Moore and Muhammad each have 4 for Texas. Tot couldn't get free. Verhulst. And that will be an illegal screen called against Sahara Williams. She's committed her third. Booker going to work against Verhulst. A little short, and Verhulst has the rebound. Lost it at midcourt. Booker will pick it up. Booker all the way fouled by Tot. And here's Booker. 19 on the night, her career high 29.
Oklahoma had some uncharacteristic, unforced errors tonight, but Texas really, just the pressure wears on you throughout the game.
Verhulst lines one up. Missed it. She's without a field goal in the second half now, after having 14 points in the first half. So Booker back to work. Verhulst and a lot of the defensive duties on Booker as well. And that'll be on Verhulst. And I think really Booker landed on her feet.
Payton Verhulst recovering. Oh, I think they got her with the elbow tap.
free throw attempts 9 and 10 on the night. As we've talked about, she's been very good at the free throw line. Back on track. And a 9-point lead again for the Longhorns. Williams poked away by Booker there. Again, they back off of Sahara Williams. 10 to shoot. Give and go with Verhulst up, fouled. And 2 free throws for Verhulst. The culture at Oklahoma has just been an immediate and very good fit. People ask a lot, what is culture? Well, I'll say this, when you're around it, you know it when it's good and you can feel it when it's bad. Booker doesn't shoot many threes. And that one rims on out of bounds. 2 minutes into the fourth, Texas by 8. Keys barely open for that, and a foul as Verhulst went tumbling out of bounds. See if they get Muhammad is fouled out. So Amina Muhammad fouls out with 1 point.
Amina Muhammad playing so well of late.
And Moore, who replaces her, has 4. Jones has 4. A lot of foul trouble inside for Vic Schaefer and the Longhorns. And the Sooners trying to go right at Vann, a little ball fake. Verhulst lines one up. That one's good.
Verhulst in a little bit of a shooting drought the last couple quarters, but that's where she's grown this season, is the continuation to be able to put up shots, because shooters shoot. And in big games, that's what they have to do.
18 for Verhulst. Sooners back within 5. Lobbing it up top, Gaston to work. And a foul. If it's Vann, it will be number 4.
It is. Gaston is a huge inside presence, and sometimes when those players catch it on the low block, you do everything you can, but there's really no contesting without some physicality, and they just got Skylar Vann on the lead.
1 of 2 for Gaston. Top, Holly tipped it.
Really good defense by Holly down low. Such an underrated player. Does so much for the Longhorns, defensively especially, but is also very good offensively.
Yeah, she's long. She's about 6 foot tall with lengthy arms.
She looks short because her teammates are all trees in there. But
I think you nailed it. Sahara Williams underneath. Bumped and fouled by Moore, and Moore has fouled out. I'm telling you, Muhammad and Moore have fouled out. Holly and Jones each have 4 for Texas. Here's the foul trouble for Texas. It's a good 23 minutes, though, for her.
Seeing Hadija Faye in for the first time in a few games.
Hasn't played a lot, in fact, since January 27th against Cincinnati. Lexy Keys open and hitting. 3-point game.
We talked earlier about the defense rotating down to the line of the ball, and that time Oklahoma able to get that baseline pass, and that's what happened. With the extra passes, Oklahoma, Lexy Keys nails it.
Got a little bit of pressure there by Verhulst, just trying to make it difficult. There was not a Longhorn there to take the inbound.
Just a smart kid, savvy player. Shaylee Gonzalez has been quiet as of late with an early 10 points.
Booker short. Verhulst down the seam, and the follow by Williams lands, and a 1-point game. Gonzalez has had a quiet second half. Keys got a hand on that, and it's picked up by Culleton. Sahara Williams trying to work free, but can't. The steal. Booker leads the pack to the window and in. Texas back up 3.
Nevaeh Tot directing traffic for her team here.
Remember Payton Verhulst on the bench with 4 fouls right now for Oklahoma. Vann has 4 and scores anyway. Gaston decides to shoot. And Oklahoma with a chance to take the lead again. Keys Keys, corner three, home. And Oklahoma has its first lead since it was 3-2.
Oklahoma up 1 here. 2 minutes left in this game.
Gonzalez, veteran. She's been through the battles, and she missed that one. Back up and in is Jones, and a foul. Jones, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Texas back on top. It's our 4th lead change of the night. And Vann rebounds the miss in a 1-point game with under 2 minutes left.
Whoever comes out on the losing end of this game, it's not for lack of effort. Both teams have played so hard in this competition. You hate to see either team lose.
Five to shoot. Verhulst. Baseline. Open. Reverse. No. Loose ball. Rebound on the floor. Love to see the effort. And a held ball. Possession arrow heads the other way with Texas. Booker back to work. Pull up and pop. Short again. Rebound. Booker out of the pack with it. Gaston with a 2. No. 1 minute left. Sahara Williams blocked. Verhulst back up. No. And out of bounds. It stays here.
It is white ball.
Co-conference champions last season. Familiar game for them. They were in this situation last season.
Williams slipped through her hands, and then she slipped. Jones picks it up. And if that's a foul on Verhulst, it's 5. What do we have? Texas ball. And a foul on Payton Verhulst. She has fouled out. So she fouls out with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. And Aubrey Jones will enter. And Booker can extend the Texas lead with 2 free throws. Another brilliant night continues. 25 points. And a 3-point game now in favor of the Longhorns.
Oklahoma doesn't need a 3 here. If they can shoot quickly.
Keys will try a 3. And it's out of bounds off of Holly. And Top will trigger. Keys, open look. Still loose. And stays here again. This time, the shot clock is off. Vann gets tripped up. Vann hasn't been to the foul line tonight. 80% foul shooter on the year. And a 2-point game. In and out. Sahara Williams pursues it. Booker had it. Oklahoma possession. Tot. Partially blocked. Booker the other way. And a travel against Booker with 13 seconds left.
Just tenacious, both teams. Vic Schaefer not happy about that call. Best shot available here. You have Aubrey Jones on the court. Good 3-point shooter, Lexy Keys. Skylar Vann.
Raina Scott has entered for Oklahoma, and she will trigger the inbound play. Lob it inside. Vann fakes, blocked by Jones. Out of bounds with 11 seconds left.
Pretty good pass there by Raina Scott coming in off the bench.
That is 7 blocked shots for the Longhorns tonight. Into Vann. Underneath. No. Rebound. Keys for 3. Good.
Wow. Lexy Keys. just battling down low. It just pops out to Lexy Keys. Oklahoma bench going crazy.
Longhorns inbound right to the side of their bench. Gonzalez will play it in. 4.5 to play. A Big 12 title perhaps for the taking. Booker stripped. And Oklahoma has won the Big 12 championship.
Wow. In historic fashion. You can feel the excitement in this gym right now, these fans.
The 14th time that Oklahoma has come back from double digits in 3 seasons under Jenny Baranchek. They were down by as many as 15 in the first half, as many as 13 in the second half. But a Lexy Keys 3 with 4.5 seconds remaining elevates Oklahoma to back-to-back regular season championships for the first time since they went back-to-back in 2006 and 2007.
Well, what a marker for this team. They never quit in this game. They were down double digits multiple times and continued to claw their way back.
And they celebrate at center court in the middle of the OU logo. Oklahoma made one of its last 11 from the field, and that one was the game winner from Lexy Keys. Celebration continues. We're going to visit with head coach Jenny Baranchek and a player at some point, but we let him enjoy back-to-back Big 12 titles.